Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Facebook Live with New England Aquarium educators Taylor and Nick. As always, thank you very much for tuning in today. We're always appreciative for those of you that take some time out to tune in and see what's happening here. We have a very special topic to discuss with you today. Say, Taylor.
Hey, Nick.
Do you know what today is?
I sure do. Do you?
I do. June 8th is World Ocean Day, a holiday that was established to encourage everyone to celebrate and to take action to protect our shared ocean. A great holiday. In case you didn't already know this, that's basically a simplified version of what our mission is here at the aquarium. So we are definitely going to be celebrating in our own way, and we are hoping that you will as well. So let's talk a little bit more about that, shall we?
Let's do it, Nick.
Okay.
Now, before we get into what the aquarium is doing to celebrate today, we actually wanted to highlight an ongoing project that has roots in protecting the ocean. And it is actually a project that we've been supporting since 2019. It is called the 30 by 30 Campaign for Nature. And essentially what that does is with the goal of promoting 30% of lands and ocean by the year 2030. Now, why this 30%? Well, 30% is the number that leading scientists recommend as the minimum amount to maintain environmental functions that support healthy ecosystems. So these things include clean air and drinking water, carbon sequestration, and biodiversity, all things that are also important to human health. So this campaign recommends protections that are well funded in diverse areas of greatest need, and also work with indigenous peoples and local communities in order to succeed. So it's a pretty important campaign, and again, it's called 30 by 30, so keep your ears out for that.
Absolutely, yeah. So as Taylor mentioned, this campaign has been ongoing for a bit now, but recently there has been some positive news that indicates progress. In January of 2021, during his first week in office, President Biden committed his administration towards the goal of protecting 30% of U.S. land and 30% of coastal seas by the year 2030. So as Taylor was describing the feeling that leading scientists have, President Biden and his administration stand with those leading scientists in believing that it is important to achieve that conservation goal in order to help protect biodiversity, to slow extinction rates, and also to activate natural protections for threats like climate change. So a really good campaign to get behind.
I agree, Nick.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the New England Aquarium is helping to celebrate World Ocean Day in support of 30 by 30 by highlighting a particularly important ecosystem, and that is coral reefs. Coral reefs are key ecosystems that support actually 25% of marine life, while only covering less than 1% of the ocean floor. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered ecosystems on the planet. But the good news is there are currently 2 identical bills being introduced in both the House and the Senate by the same name, I'm gonna try that one again because it's important that you get the name right. Yeah, Restoring Resilient Reefs Act. And what this act will do is provide resources that will help us to protect coral reef ecosystems. And this is really important. So what we thought we would do today is actually allow you all to use your voice in order to affect positive change for our ocean. So how can you help? Well, you can sign a digital letter to your representative today, letting them know that you support protecting coral reefs. And we've made this really easy for you. Marissa has actually put that in the video description for this video. It will also be in a few other places today, so keep your eyes out if you don't want to do it right now. And all you have to do is click the link, type your name and your address, and it will automatically send that letter to you, letting your representative know that they should go ahead and support that act and support protecting coral reefs. Pretty good way to celebrate World Ocean Day, don't you think, Nick?
I would agree. Very simple and straightforward way to participate in that, yeah. And
Awesome.
the New England Aquarium, of course, does not have a favorite ocean habitat.
Nope.
We love all ocean habitats.
Sure do.
But Nick does have a favorite ocean habitat, and it's coral reefs. So I feel particularly strong about this, this commitment here, so it's great. Okay, so now seems like a good time to check in and see if anyone has any questions that they've posted in our comment section on our Facebook page. You are always encouraged to do that now while Taylor and I are live, but you can also do that afterwards. I'm going to check with Marissa here, our trusty filming assistant. Do we have any questions at this moment, Marissa?
Not right now, but I have a question.
Okay.
Do you guys know the history of World Ocean Day?
I know a little bit. Do you know a little bit, Taylor?
A little bit.
Okay.
Would you care to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
That was Taylor and Nick speak for, which one of us should start this answer? I believe that the idea was first introduced by Canadian representatives at a UN conference in early 1990s, like 92 maybe? Does that sound right?
I think that sounds right.
Okay, and
yeah.
they proposed the idea as, again, a way to draw attention to advocacy and conservation efforts in order to protect the ocean. Eventually it became a regular event, and actually in more recent times it's even moved strictly into the digital space as well. How did I do? Those all the things that you know too?
Yeah, that is the history. Essentially, it's just a great opportunity, similar to the other holidays that we've been celebrating through Party for the Planet, like Endangered Species Day and Earth Day, that kind of highlight some of the issues that the oceans are facing and hopefully encourage people to take action to do something about it, and not only at a global scale, but also at a local scale.
And Taylor has highlighted a really easy way for us all to get involved today. And she's obviously very modest, so she won't admit it herself, but she's taken quite a bit of effort in helping to make this available for all of us. But it doesn't mean that today is the only day that you can take part in helping to protect the ocean. You can do things every single day, right? Yeah. Okay, any other questions currently, Marissa?
I don't have any right now. Awesome.
Okay. So as always, you're all encouraged to continue adding those questions to the comment section. Taylor and I will be happy to try to address those. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to learn more about World Ocean Day and the aquarium's support of the 30 by 30 campaign. We should also mention that today marks the end of our 7-week celebration of Party for the Planet, an initiative that Taylor just mentioned, and an initiative which you can still learn more about by visiting our website, a very specific webpage, www.neaq.org/party-for-the-planet. On this website, in case you haven't already been following along, you can get a lot of interesting information about ways that you can take action within your own communities to help to protect the ocean. And it's always great to have those options readily available at your fingertips, just like the digital letter that Taylor was describing. It makes it a lot easier for us to jump right in and do something to make a difference. So make sure to check that website out. You can also, if you're looking for more inspiration to help you celebrate today, you can also check out that website for a recent blog post by our talented writer, Taylor herself, that will give you even more inspiration about ways that you can take action to help protect our oceans. So, thanks everybody for tuning in again today. Happy World Ocean Day.
Happy World Ocean Day.
Celebrate in style, and we'll hope to see you either in person very soon or in our virtual space very soon as well.
Thanks, friends.
Take care.